Here we have question number 29 on the January 2017, Common Core Algebra 1 Regents. And this is a graph the inequality question, which isn't all that different from graphing an equation, but there are a couple of things we need to remember. If we have a greater than or less than, that means the line itself is not part of the solution. So the way we indicate that is by drawing a dashed line instead of a solid line. If we have greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, then that is a solid line because the line itself would then be included as part of the solution. So let's graph this line, which is y is equal to 2x minus 5, and then we'll decide which way to shade after that. So 2x minus 5 gives us a y-intercept of -5. And then we have a slope of, well, effectively 2 over 1. So we're going to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. And we will do so indefinitely. If you're not comfortable doing this, you can create an XY table. And we could do something like -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and get some points. If we substitute in -3, we get -6 minus 5, that's -11. If we substitute in -2, we'd get -4 minus 5, -9. If we substitute in -1, we'd get -2 minus 5, -7. And you'll notice a pattern here. We are increasing by 2, and since that's a linear function, we can just follow that. And they'll align perfectly with the points we have here. So I'll go down another 2 and 1 here, another 2 and 1 here. Now remember what we said at the beginning. Since this is a greater than rather than a greater than or equal to, I'm going to create a dashed line through that line because the line itself is not going to be included in the solution set. Now, this says that y is greater than. That means that from any point on the line, which would satisfy the equation y is equal to 2x minus 5, we want the y values that are higher. So take a point on the line and go straight up, and that will tell you which side you need to shade. So in this case, it's going to be that left and upper side. And you want to give it a decent shade here, so it's very clear that this is the side that you are shading. The second part of this question says, state the coordinates of a point in the solution. You could pretty much pick anything that you've shaded. So how about the origin? 0, 0 certainly works. Okay. So let's test it to be certain. Substitute 0, 0 into the original inequality and see if it works. 0 is greater than 2 times 0 minus 5. 0 is greater than -5. That checks out. So that means that is part of our solution set and also verifies that we have shaded the correct side. If we were to test a point here, something like 5, -3, we would find that -3 greater than 2 times 5 minus 5 does not work because what we get is -3 is greater than 10 minus 5, which is 5. This is not true. So we know this is not a part of the solution set, further validating our point. So the answer is 0, 0, or any other point that's been shaded. And again, we can use that to verify which part we need to shade.